Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Hip Hop Gamer. I want to give a big shout out to my homegirl Ashford. She out there in LA. She chilling with my boy Mike Epps, one of the stars in this movie Repentance. And like I said, this dude was not a comedian in this movie. This dude held it down, and he actually reflected on a lot of the pain that you're gonna see in this movie as well. Ashford, take it away, girl.
How are you doing today, first
I'm good.
Good. So I hear you're, about the gaming world. You're a little interested in that. I was wondering, your character that you play in the movie Repentance, what game would you think he'd be sort of a part of? You think he's more of like a Borderlands kind of kid, a lot of GTA 5, or would you put him in Left 4 Dead?
Probably both Left 4 Dead and GTA 5.
Any reason why?
He seems like a really edgy character, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's different than most of the characters you get to play that I've seen so far. How was the process on that, working with a different kind of character?
Well, you know, to get a chance to work with great actors like Forrest Whitaker and Anthony Mackie and Sanaa, you automatically get, automatically get the impression that you have to impress. You have to step your game up. You have to show yourself and those around you that this job that's been given to you can be handled, you know. So once I got the job, I said, you know what, I'm gonna embrace it, and I'm gonna pretend that I can handle it.
Well, you can, because you did. You know how it is. Like, when you receive things, you're sort of at that point, you're like, you're always ready. You just don't think you're ready. You just sort of have to do it.
Exactly.
That's wonderful.
That's what happened to me. It was like, wow, I got it now. And I just lived into it. Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
Thank you.
Welcome. I really enjoyed your work, by the way. Just so
oh,
you know.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was actually really wonderful to see a group of black actors doing something that wasn't a comedy, that was actually very serious, and that actually had a really good meaning to it.
A real good purpose, yeah. Because I think so many people deal with that in life. Yeah. People walk around with secrets, you know, like my mom used to say, you know, so many skeletons in people's closets, and so people, you know, they just, to be able to watch a movie and have us put it out on the table in an art form was probably really, really, it's going to be receptive to people.
Yeah. My last question is that you guys were down in New Orleans.
Yeah. Good
food, I know. Was there any New Orleans spirituality that went down there while you guys were filming? Any like crazy stories?
I didn't really get a glimpse of anything crazy. You know, it was. I know that it's a real spiritual place. You know, when it comes to dealing with spirits, and the people seem like. There was a few people on the set that looked like they were into some different things, but I didn't fool with them. I'm like, you know, I want to make sure I don't leave my clothes laying nowhere, you know,
it's
pieces
like
of hair.
The one thing where everyone's like, no, we don't really mess with that. Like, everyone's like, oh, this is sort of other spirituality situations. People are like, that's funny, but then no one plays around with stuff that goes in New Orleans.
No, because it's definitely, you know, it has a history of having things like that going on down there. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I really
Thank you so much.
appreciate it.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Hip Hop Gamer, the champ is here. You already know how it goes down. Listen, Repentance. This is one of those movies that I truly believe is going to be a sleeper hit. Seriously. So we're going to talk about the cast right now. Big shout out to my man Forrest Whitaker. This dude is legendary. Like, I mean, you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So Forrest Whitaker, Anthony Mackie, my man Mike Epps, and he's not being a comedian in this one. You actually see him on a serious side. It's crazy. Sanaa Lathan. She's here. She's in this movie. And my homegirl Nicole Parker. She's in here. Now, listen, it's a great cast, but the first thing I want to say about this movie, seriously, the dialogue. There's things in this movie that relates to life in so many ways, and this is one of the reasons why I really embrace this movie. So for all my gamers out there, I'm going to give you an idea. If you ever play that game Heavy Rain, And this is one of those games where if you die in the game, like that character's dead. Like, period. They don't come back. You know what I'm saying? It's really that deep, and there's a lot of different decisions that you make in that game. This movie is exactly like that. So I'm going to break it down. There's this book in this movie called Don't Look Back, right? And if you think about that in life, don't look back, what it means to move forward, and what's in the past is in the past, and you become a better character in your life. You know what I'm saying? To do better things. This movie exemplifies that joint. So there's this one part in this movie. Forrest Whitaker deserves an Oscar, like 5 of them, like right now, just for this one part. But, you know, his mom's passed away. You know what I'm saying? And he's trying to figure out what happened. And there's a connection between the book and Anthony Mackie's role. You know what I'm saying? He's the author. And there's something in his book. It was like a special quote about, like, I don't want to give you too much of the movie, but it says, like, don't burn out the candle, like, you know, let it burn so you could see the future of what's to come in your life, something along those lines. And the quote, when you look at the movie, is so deep because there's a certain passion that he had to find out an answer, and he was never free because he felt like he never got a chance to get closure with his moms. You know what I'm saying? So in the movie, it tells you, like, seriously, let me put this belt down because I'm about to get a little emotional here. Seriously. My grandmom's died September 21st. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. And I miss her to death. This movie shows what positivity is all about and being optimistic is all about. You see what I'm saying? So one thing about this movie, one thing about this movie that really touched me is, like, there was a part where, when I think about my grandma's too, but there was a part where he was sitting down and they was telling him to smile. You know what I'm saying? Just telling him to smile. It'll change your whole life. Just smile. No reason or anything. Just smile. And he did it. But in the movie, at that moment, it didn't work. The smile didn't set him free. You know, there's a lot of answers in our lives that a lot of people feel they need before they can really move on. This movie actually gives you that answer. Like, when you really watch this movie and put yourself in the position, in the role of what Forrest Whitaker had to go through, like, you'll really see, like, and understand, like, how powerful pain can be, but how much more powerful your life would be once you overcome that pain. It's real serious. I recommend this movie to everybody because this movie has an element about a mirror, and that's a reflection of you. It allows you to see it in ways you probably never even took a chance to look, yo. This joint is crazy. It's gangster. I love it. And like I said, if you haven't, got a chance to see a commercial or a trailer, anything to this movie, check it out. Give it a shot. I guarantee you come away different. It's that amazing. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my grandmas because it kind of made me miss her that much more. And all my gamers out there, like I said, Heavy Rain. If you played that game and understand what that game is, play it again. Like, seriously, this movie exemplifies all of these things. It's definitely heartfelt. I love this joint, all right? So you know what you need to do? Go check it out for yourself, man. It's your boy Hip Hop Gamer. We keeping it gangster. Repentance. Shit blew me away, dog. It's real. It's your boy Hip Hop Gamer. Welcome to the Loud Digital Network.